ready for summer. And summer's not over. We have all these books out here just waiting to be checked out. So I want you guys to continue to read even though the summer library program is over. Who's finished their reading game? Raise your hand if you've done it. Oh, good. You got your 3 books already.
I'm good.
Got some finishes over here. Well, if you haven't finished, then we're not stopping. You can keep coming in, rolling the dice so that you can win your free book. Also today, did everybody stop at the table and get your certificate of participation? Yes. If you didn't, our young adult volunteers are out here, and you can get a copy of our Dream Big certificate of participation. Also, Whataburger, there's a new Whataburger in town and another one coming up. They generously donated coupons so we can get free hamburgers, and every year Applebee's does a dessert shooter. So if you haven't picked these up, you can pick these up out of the table with our young adult volunteers. Is everybody happy?
Yeah.
Am I happy? Yeah, because you all have been such readers this summer. And I want you to continue reading because it's so, so important. Now today, we're going to have Peter and the Wolf. It's a production done by Brooks Music Studio under the direction of Miss Tanya Brooks. And she's been associated with the library for a long time. While people are still coming in, let me tell you what, she's a part of the Northwest Florida Music Teachers Association. And every year in the spring, they do recitals. And they ask for donations. And every year, we get donations from the Northwest Florida Music Teachers Association. All of those donations go to buy materials, music-related materials for the public library. We've also had someone that generously donated a keyboard that they were instrumental in getting for the library. Wonderful thing. So tell everybody in that Music Teachers Association, do we have other people here, other teachers today?
Yes.
Raise your hand high, act like it. There you go. And who are you?
Amanda Matthews.
Good, I've been wanting to meet you. I'm Sandra Pierce.
She's a jazz teacher in Denver.
Jazz teacher, yes. My
And a
granddaughter.
music teacher for Northside Elementary.
Yes, so we have some outstanding teachers. Let's give them a hand. Okay, we're asking for a little bit of wiggle room. The children are going to need to come through the audience. So I'm going to walk in the places that they need to walk, and if you're sitting there, you're going to have to relocate. So Miss Brooks. Miss Tanya, you got me in my little, I'm going to have to go through here.
Right.
So if you're sitting there, you're going to have to find another place to sit. Over here is good. Okay, I'm coming through. Kids are going to come through here. Okay. Let's try to keep this aisle empty so that they won't have any problems coming through.
You don't want to run into you.
Okay, let's everybody give Mrs. Brooks and Peter and the Wolf a hand.
Okay, how many of you have heard the story of Peter and the Wolf? Raise your hand. Oh, a few of you have, yes. Who hasn't heard the story of Peter and the Wolf? Okay, let me tell you a little bit about it. It was written by a Russian man named Sergei Prokofiev, and he wrote it to teach everybody the different instruments of the orchestra. So each of our characters, I'm going to introduce them, and girls, would you play like a chord or something on their particular sound? All right, like clarinet for cat and that kind of thing. Okay, so each time they act, they're going to be acting during the music while we're playing. And the music you're going to hear is going to be played by the instrument that represents their character. So let's start off with our main character. That's Peter. Now Peter plays the violin. Play something on the violin for us a minute. This is William Martinet. Okay? Let me hear you think. Kathy Stevens, yes, that's his violin teacher. I teach him piano, so he takes pleasure. Then we have our duck back here. Duck, hop up.
Quack, quack.
All right, this is Brianna. The hair. the oboe. All right, let's go on to Grandpa. Stand up, Grandpa. Peter 2 years ago, but he grew this much. So now he has to play Grandpa. This is Dominic Boston. Improvise. That's Grandpa. Okay? Who's playing Grandpa? Go ahead. And of course, that's played by a low instrument, the bassoon. It's very big. Okay, and then we have our bird back here. Come on, Sheridan. You're not going to pop out here and see you? Come on, Sheridan. Sheridan, come on. Sheridan Jacob. Oh, you'll see her in a little bit. All right, she's 3. She's going to take care of our birdie for us. All right, make it fun. She's okay. She'll get later. Okay, who wants to do the bird? Quick, quick. Play the bird. It's played. Let's see if you can guess what instrument the bird is played with. Shh. Okay, here it is. Alright, some of you kids play clarinet at school. Alright, and then we have our wolf. She does not have her mask on yet, but this is Christina Dick, and this is her sister, Sarah Nicole Dick, and this is Jada Pierce, you know, Miss Pierce's granddaughter. And let's see, let's play the wolf's part. Who's doing the wolf? Alright, the wolf is going to be played by the French horn, the big thing where they stick their hand in the big bell and they blow on it. Play the different things, who the character was. Alright, so you gotta listen very carefully. Alright, now we are ready to begin. I'm gonna narrate the story, and our actors are gonna act it out while we play the music. So, here we are, we're in Russia, and it's kind of cold. We're way up north. And Peter has been locked in his fence the whole winter time, and the spring is coming. So now he's ready to go out and do something fun. So early one morning, Peter opens the gate and he goes into the big green meadow. On the branch of a big tree sits a bird. That's Peter's friend. The bird was chirping. All is quiet. All is quiet. left open. Peter forgot to shut it, so she decided to come out and take a nice swim in the cool pond. Seeing the duck, the little bird flew down upon the grass and settled next to the duck and looked at the duck and said, "You know, duck, what kind of bird are you if you can't fly?" And the duck looks at it and goes, "What kind of bird are you if you can't swim?" So they were arguing and arguing, and they weren't paying any attention to what was going around them. Suddenly, something caught Peter's attention. It was a cat crawling through the grass. She thought, that bird is busy arguing. I'm going to sneak up on her and eat her. Not a cat. Look out, shouted Peter, and the bird flew immediately up in the tree, while the duck quacked angrily at the cat. Now, the cat crawled around that tree and thought, you know, should I really go after that bird? By the time I get to that bird, it will have flown away. So the cat's thinking it over. Grandfather came out. He was upset with Peter. He had told Peter, do not go out of that fence, because if you do, a wolf might come out and get you. Peter paid no attention to Grandpa. Boys like him don't listen to their grandparents or their parents, and they're not afraid of anything. But Grandpa took Peter by the hand, grabbed him, and took him back in and shut the gate. No sooner had Peter gone, listen, a wolf came out of the forest. In a twinkling, the cat climbed the tree, the bird stayed up high on a branch not too close to the cat, and the duck got so excited she quacked and jumped out of the pond, and no matter how hard she tried to keep away from that wolf finally got her and ate her. Get away! Get All right. me. We'll just see if you're right. And now this is how things stood. Okay, the cat and the bird are still in the tree. The wolf is going to walk around looking greedily because she wants to eat those too. And in the meantime, Peter, without the slightest fear, is watching what's going on. So what he does is he runs home, he gets a strong rope, he climbs up behind the stone fence right by the tree, and he has a plan. He tells Birdie to jump around the wolf's head, but don't let him catch you. So Birdie is going to be jumping around the wolf's head. All right, Birdie, are you ready? Here we go. Do what Peter says. Jump over that wolf's head. The bird almost touched that wolf's head. That wolf was so angry. He wanted that bird so bad, but he wasn't paying attention to what was going on around him either. So, Peter makes a lasso and carefully lets it down and catches the wolf by the tail. The wolf tries to get away, but Peter hangs on tight to that rope, and the jumping only makes it tighter. Just then, some hunters come out of the woods. They're following the wolf's trail, and they're shooting as they go. But Peter, sitting in the tree, says,
No, don't shoot. I was going to the zoo.
translation, don't shoot. I want to take him to the zoo. All right, here he is. All right, hunters, get up over there by that wolf to help him. And imagine this now. We have Peter first. We have the hunters helping him with the wolf. Then we have Grandpa. And we have the cat and the bird. They're like a big, giant parade. They're all marching to the zoo. Cat, bird, come over here this way. All right, here we go. Here. Watch out. They're going to walk around you. Now, listen. Everybody, listen, look at me. Listen very carefully. You can hear that. Because in his hurry, the wolf ate her whole. And what are you supposed to do?
Clappity, clappity, clap.
you're dead. And that's the end of the story. Let's see how much you remember. All right, you kids too. Listen, William, everybody. All right, I'm going to play some of the themes. And let's first see if they know who the character is. If they don't, could you kids, could you tell me who you are? I would. Shh.
Grandpa.
Good. Who knows what instrument played Grandpa?
Oh,
No, you're close. Bassoon, that's right. The oboe and the bassoon are very similar. The bassoon is bigger and lower. All right, let's try another one. Cat, that's right. What instrument played the cat? Striped shirt.
ow.
You. Which one? What? No, it wasn't a flute. It starts with a C, just like cat. Can you think of what it might be?
Clarinet.
Clarinet, that's right. Don't feel bad. When I was young, I got every one of these wrong. They were really hard for me. All right, now here's another one. All right, let's get somebody else. You go.
Peter.
And what instrument was Peter? Everybody say it. Everybody knows this one.
Violin.
Good. All right, how about this one? Red shirt. The bird. And what instrument played the bird?
Blue.
Oh, somebody's telling the answer. Zip it. Okay. All right. Now, listen carefully. We're almost done. We've got 3 more. Who knows what that is? Wolf? Hunters, yes. The hunters are actually played by the timpani. Have y'all seen the big giant kettle drums in an orchestra? That's supposed to be their gunshots. Okay, let's do another one.
Hey, listen up, everybody. It's time to listen.
No? The wolf. What instrument played the wolf? Who knows? You stick your hand in it. Very good. All right, here's the last one. The duck. And who played the duck? What instrument? Miss Sandra?
Oh, I was already.
Mama.
The duck.
Yeah, but what instrument played the duck? Do you know? Not sure? Let's let somebody see if they can guess too, okay? All right.
The oboe.
The oboe. Very good. So, I'm sure a lot of you kids, when you're in regular elementary school, eventually, hopefully, you'll get to do Peter and the Wolf. Now, we're done. We're done. So now I'm going to turn it back over to Miss Sandra and let her tell you what you're going to do next.
Okay, everybody, let's give these kids a hand. And okay, we can get our people to stand still for a minute. We need us a thing for our scrapbook. Everybody up here? Does anybody have a better camera than me that they can email? Because this thing is not working well. Can you do it for me, Mr. Martin? I appreciate it. Okay, do it camera shot.
Stand right
All right, musicians, get over there.
All right, Peter, stand back. Peter, William, Peter. Okay?
Everybody say Peter.
Peter. Come up, bird.
All right, more smiles. Peter. Okay, Wolf, we want to see what you look like. Take your little wolf thing off. We want a pretty picture of you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, one more time. Peter. Excellent, excellent. Another hand for these players. Okay, listen up, everybody. This is our last summer library program for this summer, but I want you guys to remember to dream big.